Nope. If you're an English football fan, this was a great match.
Yeah, if you're a football fan, you should be excited about this match. This is a great matchup.
I am not excited about this match.
You are not a football fan.
You were
Turki.
never excited about a match.
Once upon a time, Turki was a football fan.
I
He
was.
was.
Yeah.
And I think he was a fake football fan too.
I'm positive he was.
I was a
He used to
legit-
sit next to me. He's like, "Yo, man, Chelsea's playing. We gotta watch." Halfway, he's on his phone.
I was a legit football player.
A legit what?
Football player.
All right, you know
Never
what?
really watched football.
We're gonna start the podcast. You know, let's go with the intro because I'm not gonna wait for y'all. That's it. Yes. Good evening. Good evening.
See, that's the thing. I just watched football until like we defeated the final boss. That's like my like
What was the final boss?
Champions League.
It's actually a good way of putting it.
Oh,
That's my gamer DNA. Just going like,
Amazing,
we're done here.
That actually makes sense.
Just stop watching football. So yeah.
Okay, I understand.
okay. That was the intro. Welcome to Past the Kabsa. It's your boy Adil. Coming back to you again with. Are you Turks?
I'm Turks.
Oh, it's Turks. Oh, are you Sunsea?
I'm Shamsi.
Just sun and the sea when they combine, they bring Shamsi.
That is very
Turks,
correct.
was that enough yo-yo for you?
I'm sorry.
Was that good enough for you? Or should I go deeper?
I don't know why he keeps supporting his bullshit.
Okay, first off, what bullshit do you speak of?
The Sun Sea
The Sunsea,
name.
it's hilarious.
It is.
Once me and Shamsi were traveling, and we were the group of people, and they had a hard time saying his name. And I'm always saying, yo, Shamsi. And they all come, Samshi.
Wow.
Like this show was so difficult for them.
Wow.
So, just I roll with it.
Okay.
I make it easy for everybody to, get to know me.
Okay. Allah.
See, there we go.
Well done. Okay. Supportive Shamsi. That's a new thing.
Speaking of support, look
Yes.
at us support you and with all your Instagram posts and stuff.
Thank
what are you doing, Turki?
You
What-
double clicked on a post. Thank you.
I
Nice support.
double clicked on 30 posts in one day.
I mean, I was bored.
And I commented on 2.
Yeah. Okay. You did?
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
See,
I
there you
gotta
go.
check them out.
That's the support I'm talking about.
Thank
I love how you guys give support to Past the Kabsa on Twitter. Turks, you gave him like a little.
I'm not on Twitter.
Hold on, Shamsi is looking for words to put out his pocket. I want to see what he's gonna say. Go ahead, bro.
Say what?
Exactly. There's no
what now?
escape.
He didn't reply to anything.
He ignores. He just
okay.
ignores.
That's Shamsi. That's a Shamsi we know. It's not in social media
sad.
only. It's in life.
No.
He
listen.
ignores.
Like the Pasta Kabsa needs to be acknowledged. Pasta Kabsa is
Are you acknowledging it?
something that deserves acknowledgement.
Deserves?
Yeah.
You're part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair
So like we should acknowledge it, just like y'all should.
I just got back to Twitter.
What bullshit are you? Yo, what are you saying?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing of importance.
Exactly.
Like zero.
Exactly.
Zero importance.
You know what?
I'm just wait. I was hating on Turkey for the Instagram stuff. You didn't let me keep on going with that.
Please hate on.
No,
Please.
but no, really, for real.
Yeah.
Do you not feel that when you post 30 times a day, that kind of overwhelms people?
Here's the thing. I take pictures when I'm on vacation.
I get that completely.
Okay. I enjoy my vacation fully. Okay. I don't have time to post pictures. I do, but I'd rather do something else with that time. But when I'm back in the office and I get like a 3-hour lull that I have nothing to do in, and I'm just waiting for something to pop up so I can do my work, I post most of the shit that I took in the vacation. So yeah, that's my time.
See, that's from your perspective.
Yes.
I'm talking about my perspective.
I don't
When I'm
care about your perspective as a follower.
You do.
Thank you for following me. But this is like my log. This is my vacation / picture archive. I'm posting stuff there for you to enjoy. I get it.
Which I do.
You should. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you do.
But I don't enjoy seeing
But it's
you
for me.
for the whole day on my timeline. Like, I
Thank you
enjoy
very
seeing
much. That
other
makes me
people on
feel
my
valued.
timeline as well.
I suppose.
Well, seeing him on the timeline, that goes back to algorithms, and we can't have that conversation because it's too long.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
No, but what I'm trying to tell him is like, make it a little bit more exciting. Give me 2 posts a day. How about that? 3, go
2
crazy.
posts a day.
Instead of like
I'll start doing that. Okay.
23.
I finished about a third of what I got in the vacation. So within the next week, I suppose, expect 2 posts a day. How about that? Do you like that? Does that please your
Sensibilities.
Yeah.
It does.
Good.
Very much.
Good to know.
See?
I'm glad I could be of entertainment throughout your day, Wisham.
You always are.
Turks, you're a liar.
Thank you.
I just want to say that out loud. You're a liar.
Is it that
انت قاعد تسلك
noticeable?
له تسليك
Isn't that- I didn't know-
تسليك محترم.
I think I was
يعطيك
sly with
العافية يا
that.
أخي. He gets points for that.
I appreciate this, Yasar. Well, anyway, you guys hear? Yeah, of course you didn't hear. You're not paying attention.
What? Tell us.
The Umrah opened up again.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
I remember the announcement.
After
It
the
was-
6 months. No, today was the first day.
yeah, I remember the announcement a couple of
Was
weeks
today
ago.
or yesterday? I have no idea. But no, it's been 6 months.
You're talking about the app, the announcement?
No, the announcement about them like opening
okay.
up Umrah.
Yeah.
Yes, not the Umrah Plus. We're not going to go to Umrah Plus right now.
Now, what was the app called? I forgot about that.
Shamsi should know. He's the
Amratna.
one through it.
Amratna,
Amratna.
but it was spelled in a very
Oh, no,
weird way.
اعتمرنا.
Tamarna, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And it was Itmarna in English, which I found extremely strange because it's very difficult. for
That's
non-native
that's
speakers
the
to-
problem with translating any word with the letter ain in it.
I get
Arabs
that.
usually go for a in that, and then tashkil حقها whatever it's e o or another a. It's gonna be following another a.
No, I was gonna say EINGO. I was just gonna
Wow,
go.
you're just gonna go for that. Wow. Okay.
I missed on that opportunity.
I'm
but
glad that's what you think our audience enjoys. They're a bunch of kids.
I highly apologize.
Good to know.
I highly apologize.
Thank
I
you
am
very
so
much.
sorry. Continue, please.
He's calling you for 5-year-olds. But
Either way, the name of the app was strange for
It
me
is.
in English, and that was the comment. Like either way, whoever is interested to actually go and do Umrah is going to figure it out, and he's going to find the app. It's not going to be an issue.
of course, yeah.
But I was
You were discussing it as a branding
exactly
issue.
from
I get
like
it.
a
But we're talking about the announcement right now.
That house is amazing. Today, I think last night, I think past midnight, the first people walked in.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, but it's great to see that we're going back
I saw
to
some
normal.
pictures.
Even though it's scary outside, I think was it France who reported 17,000 cases in one day?
the UK, wasn't it?
Someone reported 17,000.
Yeah, I think it was the UK. I think it was 12,000 for the UK a couple
I
days
don't know
ago.
about that. We're doing great, you guys.
We're low, but no. Honestly, I do not want flights to open up. In all honesty.
Winter is coming.
Okay, winter is coming,
yes,
of course,
correct.
yes.
Winter.
As a
is
season, yes, it is.
Yeah.
And to answer the question that you asked me yesterday, did you get the flu shot?
No, that's why I asked you. I wanted to
Okay.
know if you want to get the flu shot. So I called one of my friends,
Okay.
Dr. Shush. Shout out Dr. Shush.
Okay.
She was like, listen, you better take it before the end of this month.
Why?
Why?
I think because the season's starting to get colder, so we just be ahead of it. And she's like, make sure that you don't get any symptoms and so on. You don't want to go to the hospital when everybody's going to the hospital.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So get a head start on it, and that's something that I need to do, and hopefully I'll try to do this week.
What's the downside of getting a flu shot?
You don't get a flu.
That's the downside.
Yeah.
I'm saying
That's the downside.
If you wanted
Isn't that
to
the
get-
upside?
If you wanted to get a flu,
if that was one of my
Then that would be a
annual
downside, right?
goals to get a flu,
yeah, exactly.
I will not achieve my goal.
Like
Okay,
some-
that's a great downside, Shamsi.
Some people have
Adil,
sick
what is the
days that-
downside?
Well, here's the thing. If you don't get the shot,
Yeah,
you can get the flu.
I get it.
If you get the shot, you can still get the flu.
but a different
Okay,
kind
yeah,
of flu.
I know.
Yes.
There's more than 500 strands of flu, and you're just getting protected of the ones that humanity have already
Conquered.
I don't want to go all dramatic with my sentence, to be honest.
Conquered.
But yeah, sure, conquered.
We conquered the disease, did we
yeah,
not?
yeah.
No,
Different
we
types
didn't.
of flu species that we have slain and overtook. Yes,
The flu
my
kingdoms have been sad for ages.
fortunate. Yeah,
Okay. Who are the winners, Tayyip? Who conquered them?
none of us.
Johnson and Johnson? Who conquered?
Bro, you're still getting sniffles. The flu is winning. Like you're not winning.
You're never gonna win.
Exactly.
You're never gonna win. Oh my God, man.
Which
God's
goes
able.
to show you the limits of human ingenuity. Like you can fix a lot of things. You can fly. You can go 300 miles an hour, but you'll still get the flu.
Well, I hope this year that people are safe. I hope this winter goes by smooth. Hopefully it's not the same as last year. Even though last year was a party until like February, but
Yeah,
I know. Like hopefully it gets really good that we can actually go outside, and no second wave. Even though a second wave is very obvious in our face.
No winter
But
wonderland.
hopefully we don't get a second wave. Hopefully,
not.
we're more careful.
Public awareness is way better now. I think we got a lot of.
I think we saw what happened on the National Day in public awareness. No, public awareness is there, but some
Wallah?
people think
what
it's,
happened National Day? I wasn't
People are
here.
partying, bro.
Yeah.
Really
Yes.
interesting.
You had like
No masks.
and
face
you
to
watch
face.
the videos.
Exactly.
Watch the videos.
See,
Like, there's videos of celebrations in different places. Like watch the videos and like listen, go out, celebrate, have fun, do your thing. But kind of think about not interacting with a whole lot of
I get
other
it.
people
I
at the
get
same
it.
time.
And well, there's rednecks everywhere in the world, but I mean, a lot of, let's say, the majority of people are just a bit more aware and protective. Of
I would
their
hope so.
People.
I would hope so.
And I don't know what you're looking at me.
No, no.
He's just waiting.
No, I'm looking at Shamsi. When you said redneck, his like eyebrows popped up. I'm like, I don't know. Like, are we hating someone that you know?
Like no. Like,
It seems like you took it personally.
I'm actually trying to figure out what the correct translation for redneck would be in like Saudi. So
Yeah, say it. I dare you.
yeah, I'm trying to
I
figure
dare
it out.
you.
Like
Say it.
yeah.
Say it. You know what it is. Say it. Say it.
I'll get back to you
That's
on
what I
that
thought.
point,
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. Put your hands in your pocket.
Exactly. It's gotta look straightforward there.
Exactly. Do you know there should be a study about one person that I think a lot of people like outside of the Arab world do not know who he is, but we should like shed a little bit of light on him. Because at the same time, if you sorry for him, and I think there's a dilemma with him that needs to be solved.
Can we take guesses?
Hassan al-Jasmi.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was gonna take guesses. It's gonna be
No,
so
no,
much fun.
no. We want to go straight to the point on this one.
Okay.
Hassan al-Jasmi is a dilemma.
Okay, I'll tell you something about Hassan al-Jasmi.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
used to love Hassan al-Jasmi.
This is whoa. Hold on. First off, pump your brakes. Yes,
I used to
Really?
enjoy Hassan
I never heard him listen to anything Arabic.
as an artist.
Neither do I. But I'm saying, okay, go ahead.
But then he lost weight. So when he lost weight, somehow, some way, he doesn't sound the same. He really does not sound the
He
same.
sounds exactly the same. He just
I
looks
know.
different.
No,
Exactly, right?
No,
He
no,
just-
he doesn't.
He's not sexy enough
just-
for you,
No,
Shamsi?
he lost like what do you call it? A timber, a fiber of his voice.
He didn't lose anything of his
Like,
voice.
that's how
His
I
still
feel.
voice is the same.
He sounds great. I'm not saying he doesn't sound great, but I don't know. He used to have more soul, maybe.
I think this is just your primal way of saying, "Oh, he lost weight and now he's competition."
Not
But
really.
when he was fat, he was just not in the same race,
Exactly.
or not in the same league. So he went
Shamsi
like, "Yeah,
is
he
a
can
great
do
singer.
it."
Shamsi, give us
I
a
think-
couple of bars
No,
in Arabic.
I think what it's ingrained in me is that like people who are big usually have big voices and they can like really project it.
Correct.
I'm thinking Nabil Shael,
Nabil
I'm
Shael,
thinking
Pavarotti, a lot of.
Barry White,
Barry
like
White.
those are the so Hassan Jasmi fell into that
But
category.
Barry White is
Nowhere near.
around.
Hassan al-Jasmi. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm saying. Like he has like a certain what do you call it? Brouhaha. Call it whatever you want to call it.
No, but please explain. I don't know what the hell's a brouhaha.
Anyways, I am
What's a brouhaha?
Yeah, man.
Oh, the
Yeah,
brouhaha.
Shamsi, explain what a brouhaha is.
Go ahead, bro.
it's a ha ha that starts with a brew.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what?
Fair enough.
We're wasting people's time.
Anyway, so yeah, Hassan Jasmi. What about Hassan Jasmi?
His body count is ridiculous, though.
Okay, what happened? Is he dropping people?
Well, you see the hot track that he dropped
Nope.
with the what's the name? Israeli, I don't know, band or I don't know what they were.
Okay.
You didn't hear about it, did you?
Nope.
Really?
Mm-mm.
This was like I think a week ago. I don't know if you know about it. I don't know. Ibo's right here. He doesn't know anything about anything. But I think a week ago he dropped a track with this like symphony. Look, yo.
It was a symphony.
Yeah, Google that. Like,
Okay.
don't take my word for it.
Okay,
But like yesterday, Saeed announced 7,000 cases per day.
What?
Oh, wow.
Swear to God, bro.
What?
I'm not making it up.
Hassan just jumped
Hassan
in
al-Jasmi, Hassan Jasmi.
and kamikaze himself into Israel. Wow.
I'm telling you, bro.
Just me a super spreader?
It's not about that. If you look at all the cases that happened after Hassan, okay, he sang about Lebanon.
Okay.
Lebanon got hit. Every time he sings about
All right,
something.
yeah, I've seen something
Yes,
like
right?
that. Yeah.
There's this chain of like
He
things
is an omen
happening.
of doom and death.
An omen of doom and death.
That's Hassan Jasmi.
That sounds like
I
Aaron
kid
Ramsey.
you not. There's so many cases when he sang about something and it went totally south.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
And I'm not gonna go through it because it's a long. I'm talking about like 5 to 6, 7 years back.
so
I'm
it's
going.
good that I don't listen to him anymore. That's
Yeah.
what you're telling me.
The problem, no, you have to listen to him. He's like basically the oracle. He's telling you what's gonna happen next and where.
He's just telling me what to avoid.
Like if tomorrow you see him like doing what's the name, a track with anyone
Like, yeah.
talking about something that you like, if you have stocks in that, sell.
you better
Drop it.
You better stop liking that something, whatever it is.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god, man! But yeah, here's a dilemma, guys. I'm sorry if I'm too far away from the mic. I keep moving a lot.
It's
Yeah,
all right.
That's all right.
We
I'm
for-
all right.
cares?
we
I
forgive you.
apologize.
Our-
I have great news for you guys.
our
Do
tens
you
and
guys
tens
collect
of percent
sneakers?
forgive you. I do.
I do
Oh,
not.
you do. Turks, you do. You have good collection.
I mean, I got 3.
What do you mean you got three? You got more. How many shoes you got? What are you talking about?
Now I got 3 Yeezys and 1 pair of Jordan
There we go.
ones, and some Adidas comfortable shoes for work. That's about it.
And if you count that, how much does that? Does that sound like 3?
I don't think I have enough fingers to be honest.
He needs
But
to start counting. It's like 1, 2.
Well, anyway,
So what's dropping?
there's a Nike drop that's coming down. I heard about it yesterday. Actually, I think it was announced yesterday. And it's interesting because it's with the collaboration with Skate Shop. That's called, I think it's called Frame.
Okay.
What name?
It's Dubai based.
Ooh.
Now, here's the issue.
Oh, there's
First
a
off,
shoe. Okay.
I'm gonna show you the shoe right here. Guys, you can Google it.
Ooh,
Just Google
interesting.
Dubai-based skate shop frame and what's the name? Nike. It's gonna be an SB Dunk.
Okay, I like the dunks.
Yes, you like the dunks. It's low.
I
It's
like
gonna
the
have
clothes.
double stripes. I think it's gonna be a leather black, and the other one's gonna be, I think, like maybe the cloth material. I forgot what it was. I know it's not gonna be prime knit,
Is
so
it
it's
hot?
gonna be. It looks like an Air One,
Yeah.
right?
I was just about to
Yeah,
say,
it looks like a Jordan Air
low
One with the
One.
red and the white. It has
really
a gum
beautiful.
bottom. The laces is flat laces. I don't know how I feel about the laces, to be
They look
honest.
candy cane laces, man.
Yeah, exactly. And the green stripe coming out of it. Well, anyway, like big up to Frame on that one. I finally love seeing collaborations between all these big brands with local shops, because this is something that we've been dying for. And I really hope Nike would, or Adidas will walk down.
Ooh,
Okay, now we
looks like a schmuck.
looks like a
What?
shmup.
The laces.
That's
Oh,
actually a good. That's a
didn't
good.
notice that.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, all right, all right. I see you. I see you.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't pay attention to that.
Really?
Yes.
Jumps out,
Oh, no, you are completely right. It doesn't look schmal. I'm getting. I'm
That's
not
actually
big on
nice.
Nikes, but I'm getting.
That's actually nice.
Yeah, these.
not big on smart
I'm copying.
pattern and-
I'm
No, but
copying.
that's clever. That's
I'm
clever.
copying. I'm
It's
copying.
It's
like, you know,
not. It's
I'm copying. I even love the stitching on it.
Like I thought it was like a candy cane thing, but I was like, wait
Same.
a minute. Yeah.
No.
I don't like the
I am
schmuck pattern on
copying.
anything other than a schmuck. Like if you give me a hat that has a schmuck pattern on it, that is not acceptable.
What if
That
I
is
get-
not designed.
If I get you a mask with a schmuck design on it.
That is ugly.
No, you can like give me your schmuck with your mask.
Wow. Are you talking about like a face
Face
mask,
mask,
or
exactly.
like
Definitely.
eyes white?
No, like no, I want to be medicinally correct.
thought you
Medicinally
wanted like a
correct?
pompadour. Oh no, that's not a
Well,
pompadour.
anyway, I'm happy.
Good job on frame though.
Yes,
Like,
really great.
well
frame.
done. Well done.
Again, I'm not sure how local is Frame. Is it like an international brand that came over here? I have no idea. But big up on down, and I really hope that Nike comes down to Saudi, because we have a lot of local shops here that can do great things.
Adidas, hit me up.
Don't hit up
And
Turks
this is
at all.
and this is coming
Stay away from Turks.
and this is coming from an Adidas fan, which Yanni is
I
kind
am.
of huge.
Yes, I love my Adidas. But yeah,
Thought he was
great
talking about me,
news.
but okay.
I'm looking forward to it. I have no idea when it's going to drop. But I forgot to tell you guys the name. Now, I don't know if this is the official name or this is what people are calling it, but it really annoyed me.
Okay.
What do you think is the name of the sneaker? It is an
Desert
SB
Bros.
Dunk Low,
Wait.
but it's going to have a name.
Is it an Arabic name?
It's an Arabic name.
Dunk Dishdasha.
La Mudish Dash. I'm going to smack you across the nose. No, come on, Shamsi.
don't
Think
know.
better than that. Think of something that has to do with kebabs and the US
What?
and a certain word that's repeated in shisha places.
Hookah?
Nope.
What?
I said a word that's repeated in shisha places and kebab places. When you're coming to order, what do you say?
Habib.
Yep.
Seriously?
Oh wow, it's
That's what
called
it's
the
called?
Habib
It's
show.
called Habibi.
Habib. Wow.
Habibi.
Oh no, that doesn't work.
I know. I really hope it's not true. I really hope it's not true.
That really doesn't work though.
If it's not true, that's some racist shit. I am sorry.
So if it's true, it's not racist?
It is. But there's the difference between the company being racist or the public just being racist.
Oh my God. Exactly. Yes.
We're
That's a
dropping
good
an
point. Good
Arab
point.
theme song. Oh, the Habibi shoe? Okay, fair enough.
No, but I would think that frame had something to do with the naming at least. Like it's a collab, right?
Oh, well, again, you don't know how much control did Nike have and how much control did they have.
Yeah, you're talking about.
Yeah, that depends, because Nike gives creative freedom to certain people, like for example, Lorenzo from Fear of God, Virgil.
Because they're big names, right?
Yeah, the big names also, they're very creative and they have their own brand, so they already have an idea and a direction they're gonna go
What do
with.
they want to do?
I'm trying to recall who else. I think those are the big two right now. I know there's other people, but I'm talking about people who actually like that can deconstruct the
But that's
shoe.
the thing. Nike's not really on top of the shoe game right now, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I think
Nike's dominating. Nike's been dominating for like 2 years right now.
I think it's Adidas.
Ebo, we good? All right, we're good. Yeah, Nike is.
Wasn't it Adidas?
Well, Adidas was for a while. Then when Virgil came out with Off-White's Jordan 1,
Yeah.
that's when the ship started turning.
Ah,
Because
okay.
think of Nike as the Titanic and think of Adidas as like a very expensive, fast yacht.
Okay.
Adidas can make shapes and turns real quick and change designs. Nike is a huge company that needs to like move.
It's time to move.
Yeah, but once it moves, it destroys.
I don't think I have any new Nikes.
They have a lot of like drops lately, but
I don't like the colors to be.
I just have like Air Force Ones on.
I'm not saying good drops, but they had a lot of drops.
Like I'm trying to think of the ones that I have. They're mostly Air Force Ones.
The Travis Scott ones.
I wanted those, but those
Yeah.
are expensive as hell.
Well, you wanted the lows, right?
Yeah, the Dunks.
See, Chaps, I like it because of the reverse swoosh, but there wasn't a lot of creativity into it, to be honest.
I like the shoelaces, honestly. It was like rope.
Oh, anyway, the Easy Carbon's coming out. Oh, Easy Carbon actually already came out.
I'm
So if
done.
you missed it,
Yeah.
you missed it.
I don't like it.
I'm done with the Yeezys for this year.
You don't? You think it'll be a massive drop in December?
Like I just copped the linens, which is like a very summery
Do you
color.
see the breads?
No.
The black with the red sply on it?
Is that with the classic ones?
No, the one I have.
Okay.
You didn't see it? Anyway, it's redropping in
Yeah, it's
December.
one of the classic ones, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's classic, but yeah, one of the early ones.
Yeah, early ones.
Yes, one of the early ones. Yes.
Yeah.
That one's redropping in December. I think the Zebra's also going to be
The
redropping.
black sole.
Yes, with the whole full black with the red sply on it.
Okay,
It
nice.
was like SB 103.
That's interesting.
Like
No, it's not-
I get the.
Hagathop. Sure, yeah, Hagathop.
No,
It actually
I don't know
works.
about the red on it, but
Okay, maybe the red would.
yeah, the red because the red's on the
screw it up
outside
a
is
little
gonna, and if you try to read it, one is reversed. So anyway, so it's a whole process. Well, anyway,
It's hot. That's what it is.
so last week we had a really good conversation about women in the workforce and stuff like that. But today I'm gonna do
And stuff like
I'm gonna do the readings. Today I'm doing the readings because I read something. Look, this article is actually very long, so I might stop between and ask you guys a question because it's really really long. But I
Read
think
away.
it's very important. Actually, it's not really that long. I thought it was very long. I'm a slow reader. What's the name? So I found this on Arab News. Okay, first I want to say something. Arab News. Don't think that I forgot about you. Like, yes, I'm reading from your website. I do follow and what's going on, but
But
yes, some of your people, I'm gonna get at sooner or later. I'm not gonna go back in time. Okay, you already called someone there Banksy. I'm gonna let that slide. I mean, okay, Banksy's doing something totally different. What's going on? But okay, you know, whatever, fine.
Banksy's also anonymous.
Someone in Dubai is writing about someone in Saudi and is calling him Banksy. No, completely no, wrong. Stop, please. I beg you.
You know-
but it happened before we started recording. Before we decided to record, so we couldn't catch up on it. But I swear to God, next time I see something like that, I swear to God, I'm just gonna complain to myself. I'm not gonna complain to you. I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
Hey, train.
So this one is the British Council's report on Saudi film industry highlights challenges. Oh, I piqued your interest. I piqued your interest.
Yes, you did.
I piqued your interest. There's so many percentages in this article that I have no idea where the numbers are coming from and what percentage. By the way, I was counting up percentages and I know I did it so wrong. I reached like 10,000%. So I'm like, okay, I need to go back. There's something wrong in the way I'm counting my
Feel
percentages.
free to redo your calculations.
I read it like 4 times. Okay, that's like still awful.
So what's the zibda? What's the zibda?
I'm not giving you zip because I think it was a really great article with like a lot of good numbers in it, and I wanted to get your opinions on it.
Go ahead.
All right, it says in-depth research by the British Council in Saudi Arabia assessing the film industry landscape, emphasizing the kingdom's potential for more films to be made by Saudis in Saudi Arabia about the kingdom.
Okay. So for a local audience.
Exactly. So the Saudi Film Skills Report, launched on Thursday, is the first report of its kind, coming only 2 years after the Saudi government lifted a 35-year ban on the film industry in the country. Now, do you know Hajar Naim? Hajar, I really hope I didn't butcher your name. I hope that's your name.
No.
Okay. I would love to one day sit down and talk more about her, but let's just look at this right now. But she's really important and
In the story.
not in the story because she's a Saudi director.
Okay.
Let's say Saudi filmmaker. I'm going to say director. She did a great movie, I think 2016, 2017. I
Is it
honestly,
the one with the girl riding a bike?
is it the one with the girl riding a bike? I
Bicycle.
honestly have no idea, but I'll get back to that later on. Actually, no, hold on. I got it right here. Yes, there we go. It's called. First off, her story. She used to work, I think, in the medical field. And no. She was a teacher at, I think.
You're creating a myth right now.
No. I have an article right here, but I don't want to go through every single detail.
I
Yes,
heard she worked
she
in
was
medical.
she
I've
was
heard-
she was an instructor at King Faisal University.
Okay.
Okay, and after she graduated in 2011, and then she wanted to build up her English skills, and she went abroad. And actually, her father, who just retired, came with her to LA to do her master's, which was, I think, in again, I don't want to butcher this, okay, but it has to do with where's it go? When I went to Los Angeles, I started visiting the UCLA School of Theater, Film, and Television. There you go.
Okay.
So
Good school.
yes, good school. Anyway, I really would like to sit down and talk about her more later on. But let me get back to this one right now because I think this one's also very important. Well, anyway, so they talked to her about this, what's the name? This whole report. So she says, the purpose of the study is to define the gaps in the industry. And as filmmakers, we know the gaps already are, oh, hold on, let me sit down. We know the gaps already. However, we need to define it with numbers, with accurate data so that we have a plan sufficient to support the industry. Amazing words.
Okay.
Okay, this is
Straight
the
to the
right
point.
step forward. Let's get data.
Let's get stuff done.
How can we get better? We need data. We need to see where our flaws are. We can see the flaws, but with better data, we can get better. So right there, like, my hat's off. This is a very beneficial for all of us, the government, filmmakers, and investors, she said. There are many gaps the research has discovered, and we were not aware of them before. See? Data.
Yeah.
Again.
Like when you're going out on the field and you're talking to actual stakeholders, like, what's going on? What do you guys think? What do you guys see? What do you guys need? What do you guys want? That's primary, grade A research.
The research was carried out in 2019-2020, and it highlights the key skills needed to strengthen and develop Saudi Arabia film industry in the future after surveying 422 people in the sector. That's a good number.
So you're talking about people who basically work mostly in television, people who have film degrees, people who've been in acting, like people who
YouTubers, content creators.
So exactly. So everybody who has like a hand in the pot.
40% of respondents were filmmakers, 30% were students, and 70% were crew.
Okay, fair enough.
The numbers is
17% crew.
17% were crew.
Oh,
That makes
17.
zero sense.
17%?
Yeah, I'd imagine the crew would be a much bigger percentage than the actors and
Thank you. We'll get to that in a second
Okay.
because I was also shocked as much as you because I like the whole crew part, the whole setups, the do it anyway. According to the report, there is tremendous economic potential for film in Saudi Arabia, with Saudi consumers preferring to watch films reflecting their own culture, which is 100% true.
Yeah.
We sat here complaining so many times how like these movies, they don't speak to us. And especially when you make a movie about our region, you're speaking for yourself. You're not speaking for us.
It just ends up being funny and hilarious because there's like literally zero insights.
It showed that 93% of all Saudi film companies film locally. That's a beautiful number.
nice.
That's an amazing number. 93%.
Bro, like we have a lot of room to take advantage.
Yeah, but so again, when you look outside, you don't see 93%. You're not paying attention enough. So when you give me 93%, that's a beautiful number. Well, anyway, while 35% of those surveyed said the biggest advantage of the local film sector is the cast and on-screen talent, followed by the availability of film locations, 19%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And market potential and audience demand, 17%.
Like I would think that Saudi has so much to offer in filmmakers. And like that's what I'm talking about when it comes to actual sets and like locations. When it comes to like even when it comes to let's say like different cities, Riyadh, Jeddah, Sharqiya, they all have different vibes.
Sharqiya is not a city, but you
Sharqiya-
just named the
It's a
three
province.
the most similar.
Right?
No. But I'm just saying,
They're all the same.
the Dammam metropolitan area.
Excuse me?
The Dammam metropolitan area. So
The Dammam metropolitan area.
So let's say Dammam, Khobar, Dhahran, people who live within that range.
People in Ahsan right now are shaking their fists in the air.
Yeah. They're
Shout out.
hating you so much.
Shout out to my peeps in Hufuf. But either way, what I'm saying is like you can find different locations and different backgrounds in all three different cities.
Moreover, the film sector is mainly characterized by its young workforce, with 72% of respondents being younger than 30 and 34% of them were female.
It's a pretty high number.
Amazing numbers.
1 in 3.
Okay, here's the thing. 34% female, I expected way more than that, to be honest.
Like 1 in 3. Like if you're counting 1 in 3 between filmmakers, actors, and crew, that's a lot.
That's a big
because
number.
I would imagine not a lot of not of female crew members.
You got to keep in mind, crew is 17% only.
I get that, but I would imagine like they wouldn't.
In the creative field of actors, performers, directors, writers, yeah. That's and I expect to see a lot more females. I expect to see about
Exactly.
a 50-50 split.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Crew,
I would expect females to make up a majority of the filmmakers. I would expect. I don't know. I'm
True.
just-
Well, again,
I
I don't think
agree.
they have that breakdown here, but again,
Because the males would cover
72%
the-
under 30,
yeah, that's
that's
crazy.
a young generation that's going to reshape media.
and that's the 2030 generation.
that's exactly what we need,
Like,
dude. Have
yes.
you seen the TV?
Well,
like have you watched
I know,
Saudi
man.
television?
you know what's the problem with TV? Let me be honest for a second, okay? The biggest issue we have with TV here is that they think they're speaking to us.
Yeah.
They think that what they're creating is going to attract us. They're not listening to us. They're just copying what's around, thinking we're going to like it. Give us the chance to create. Give us the chance to come in and give you our ideas, our visions, and give us a space to breathe and bring something to life. Don't give me like, oh, how many viewers are going to watch it? Oh, how much money I have to invest in it? Yo, you want to make changes, you have to start somewhere. If you're not making changes, then no one's watching you. No one cares for you. No one cares for your
It's a
shows.
creative space. You need creative solutions. I'm sick and tired of seeing all Western TV is just translated and spewed at us.
من سيربح المليون.
No, that's a franchise.
That's a franchise. That's different. That's
like,
different.
Like even all the Superstar.
The View has been translated.
Yeah, like all of those,
The
reality
Oprah
TV
has been
shows.
translated. Dr. Phil is technically also has been translated. Everything is just
I think the problem with TV is much bigger than that. I think the problem with TV is our generation doesn't really watch TV
because it's not aimed at.
No,
Exactly.
not because of that. Because of the way we grew up, the content we want, we get it when we want it.
The way we consume it now.
Exactly. The way we consume is no longer tied to TV. The only time that me, you, Adil, at least watch TV is when there's a football match on.
That's true.
Pretty much.
Because it's a live event.
Or somebody tells you to put on the news because there's something breaking. Literally, that's it.
Because there's a live event.
Yeah, so
again.
that's what I'm saying. So
We are. I get that we're used to on demand, and that's why I see TV making that shift. Each and every channel has its own app right now where you can watch things on demand, but the content itself is still outdated. It's still that does not speak
It's
to
not
the
only
generation.
outdated, it's also lacking.
Yeah, it's not speaking to us as a generation.
I mean,
basically.
to be fair, it's not like either of us really flip through regular TV channels.
I do.
Really?
Yes.
Like I rarely, if ever, do.
I mean, when I'm
But do you know why you?
to, yeah,
Do you know why you rarely do? Because there's nothing there that ever kept you there.
exactly.
If there were good things coming up, you'd be like, you know what? I need to catch this. Okay, what else is coming? I'll go catch that one.
Like I remember SBC when they first came out last year. They put a big push out on
When they
like,
rebranded
content.
themselves.
Yeah, like from الثقافية was it? قناة ثقافية to SBC. Yeah,
I think
that's what
so.
it was. So they put out a lot of energy in like getting eyeballs on them, and I think they did a good job at least for that time. Like I remember
For
that.
a blip.
Yeah,
That's
that.
it.
Yeah, when
But regardless of that, don't think about like watching TV and flipping through the channels. Have you downloaded any of the apps of the Arab channels that you've seen?
no, because I don't consume Arabic content generally.
Because the content does not speak to you, correct?
This is at the point that we're coming back at.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. This is why.
That
That is
true.
a problem.
That is true.
That is a problem.
Like the only thing that spoke to me regularly, Arabic content wise, is Lash Matash, to be honest. To be completely
Oh, hold on. Give me a second. How did it speak to you?
in the sense of like me actually sitting down and watching it and enjoying it and like feeling, oh, you know what, some of this actually I can relate to.
As in you see it in the public or you relate to it personally? There's a difference.
Both ways. Like, and I'm talking classic Tash. I'm not talking like
The
Tash.
rebranded,
Yeah, I'm not talking like about the Tash knockoffs that came out in the past couple of
No,
years.
no, no.
Like I'm talking Tash Matash when it was Tash Matash.
Because it was, first of all, there was no on demand back then. Second, it was I feel like it was a cultural thing. It was a family activity.
And I think it could be the exception that proves the rule. Like literally, this is the one exception. This is the one piece of content that everybody liked.
True.
That goes to show you that everything else, when it came out of Saudi, whether it's drama, whether it's comedy, whether it's historical, doesn't really compete.
Because it was a Ramadan thing. It was a
It
Fatur.
was
Yeah.
cultural.
And watch.
It was,
Exactly.
but it was still good.
Because and to think about like
because of the condition of you watching it.
exactly.
I think it because it was.
If it wasn't after Futur, where the family sat down in front of the TV, you might have missed it.
I disagree. I think if the content wasn't good, if it really didn't speak to people on a regular basis, then people wouldn't have kept on watching
At
year
that time,
after
yes.
year.
At the time, I agree.
Yeah.
It still has a lot of memeable bits until this day.
We have some on this board.
Maybe not.
We do.
But
We do?
We do. That's
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's one.
Which one? Oh no, no.
Wait, there's another one.
No, not so.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. Yes, I agree. I agree.
That's actually hilarious.
Classic, beautiful, memeable content,
Yeah.
but it is outdated, and you cannot watch a full episode nowadays.
That's true.
You need. We're talking about.
Well, the squad broke up.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, the squad broke up.
Yeah.
So when the squad broke up, we had to choose, and we can't choose between both of our kids.
And no, that's what I'm saying. When the squad broke up, alternatives started coming out, and the alternatives, for me at least personally, never really rose to the same level. Like,
Oh,
okay,
of
we
course
still
not.
get together.
That's true.
We still get together after futur. We're still having tea and having hala and whatever. But I'm no longer focused on the TV. I'm no longer.
They didn't have the same impact as Bosch did.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
Who would have thought we would be talking about Bosch?
shout out to Tosh, honestly.
I like this
Tosh
episode.
like really killed when it was on air.
Good
It
times.
was.
Women working in the sector had different motivations from their male peers. For instance, 51% of women said they work in film because of their love of visual storytelling. This was
That's interesting.
Okay, that was
that was to your point a second ago,
Yeah, like
and
they're
you believe.
filmmakers.
Well, there's the answer right there.
yeah.
compared to only 36% of men. Moreover, only 2% of female stakeholders indicated finance as the leading motivator, compared to 16% of men.
Yeah, so a lot of men would find like a job as an actor or as a crew member and would only take it a job. But for females, it's a much more passion thing. Like because they would have to go out of their way to get into the field.
But again, let me read that for you again. Moreover, only 2% of female stakeholders indicated finance as the leading motivator.
Leading motivator, that's what I'm saying.
As compared to 16% of men.
Like I would imagine that one of
We
those
are greedy.
No, that's not about that.
Men are greedy.
that,
Just joking. Why?
No, I gotta
please defend all men.
I got to defend all
No,
men.
but I'm just saying,
We've
like
been wrong.
more guys, more guys would want to make a buck and figure out a way, whether it's holding a lighting fixture or
Nonetheless, this promising sector also faces real challenges, as nearly half of respondents, 43%, said that financing is the greatest barrier for producers and companies over the next 5 years, while 13% said it is the lack of skilled cast, and 11% said film training and educational access.
So 43%, that's more than 3 times double the others, right? So that goes to show you there's an incredible opportunity here, for financiers and entrepreneurs and people with a lot of cash in
Investors.
Yeah, exactly. People with a lot of cash to actually, invest and build up this whole industry.
The problem, I think, what's holding back this industry when it comes to financing is
It's too new.
no, it's not that. It's expensive.
It is.
To get a red camera without lenses, you're looking at 70 going up.
But you're
depending
not gonna buy
which
it.
camera
No,
you want.
you're gonna rent it.
Even if you're gonna rent it,
That's what all
how
film
many
crews do.
people are going to take the risk of putting at least $1 million something into a store? How many?
Well, you want to build an industry, right? So you got to take risks. That's
That's the issue.
Yeah.
We need people to take risks. The problem is most of these people are waiting, hoping they get funding from somewhere. Most people think they can get funding from Ministry of Culture or Saudi film industry and so on. There is funding. There is funding. But it can't be your only motivator.
Exactly. You can't depend on that as the only thing.
Exactly.
I'm surprised why we don't have like people from, the Egyptian film industry coming in and just,
I think we have a lot of that, to be honest.
Exactly. No, and I'm just saying in the sense of that, like how do they finance films in Egypt?
They already have a huge industry.
The industry has been popping from a long time
That's
ago.
what I'm saying. Why don't those people?
Our parents were looking at Egyptian films like, yo, can't wait to go to Egypt.
Yeah.
For real.
What I'm saying is, how does it work there, and why can't we replicate it here? That's a question.
That's a very deep question, and this is what the article is about.
Okay, try to figure that out. Okay.
Yes.
Find the gaps.
Anyway, recruiting crews is also a significant issue for Saudi film companies, as more than half of surveyed companies found recruitment difficult. The biggest issue being skills shortages. 40% of companies cited a lack of job-specific skills, education, or experience as the biggest challenge in recruiting. This was followed closely by the cost of labor, 38%.
Cost of labor.
Yes.
So we're talking basically about hiring Saudis as opposed to not.
Well, basically, okay, I'll explain to you. So Saudi now, I think it's going to the whole get paid by the hour.
Yeah.
So that's going to help.
Definitely.
That's going to help. And that's going to help the industry big time. Why? Because, if you hire a Saudi, you have to pay him.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you make 5,000 riyal a month right now and you have one child, you are doomed. Okay? It's very difficult to live off that.
You get on.
So if I'm going to get hired somewhere, of course I want a salary. So yes, you're going to find difficulty to hire someone, but this paid by the hour, this is going to help.
And this helps people who want to moonlight. Like people like
me.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like any one of us who basically has a job during the day. And you know what? What the hell? I have a lot of free time during the night. I know how to hold the camera. Let's do this.
And Naeem thinks that the Saudi film industry lacks the integrated mix that defines any industry, including regulation, funding, and infrastructure.
We're basically bursting out of the bubble just now.
Yeah.
We are a chick that's egg just broke, and we're staring at the world and we're like, what is this? What's going on?
Do you know what's the problem with that? I honestly don't believe that. I'll tell you why. I know for a fact that we're very, very skilled and we have an eye for things. I just think that everybody's still trying to find who they are and where they fit in the industry. And I also think there are people who are in positions of companies that they think that they're the leader and everything should be done their way and they're the standard. No one wants you to be a standard. You guys got to unite to make this big. Everyone fighting, trying to take something for their own and trying to be their own boss and no, boy.
I don't want.
You need to collaborate. You need to team up with other companies. If 3 companies come together and put their funding together, they got something. This is what you got to do. You can't hog everything, try to be the best at everything. And this is the problem. The problem is that there's people, I don't want to call them by name, but they're very, very good at what they do. But when you come to deal with them, they're very, very hard to deal with.
Difficult.
Difficult is lightly putting it.
Listen, I feel like there might be a lot of, I'm not going to call them problems. I'm going to call them challenges. I'm going to call them obstacles to be overcome. For me, simple as you don't really have a lot of people who know what they're doing. You don't really have a lot of people with experience when it comes to actually creating a movie or writing a script or, handling a crew. And like, not a lot. That's what I'm saying. You don't have a lot. And you never really had like room to explore, because I imagine like industries and productions in Saudis were always done in a certain way, aimed at a certain audience, following a certain system. So now when it comes to creating movies, as opposed to creating TV shows. So a lot of TV shows, for example, would be shot in villas, indoors or in cars. You don't really have a lot of shots, outside on nature or.
It's a totally different ball game. I get it.
It's completely. That's what I'm saying. Like the field that is open now is completely different than the traditional field that people used to play in Saudi.
Again, this is our point of view. We're not heavy inside the industry to actually look deeply into it and actually talk about it. This is just our very light point of view based on information that we have and the people that we know in the industry. Another issue facing the industry is lack of below the line crew. Everyone in the industry wants to work in the above the line jobs. They want to be directors, producers, actors, and screenwriters.
That's what I was going to say.
While we lack, look,
post-production kind of people.
Hajar Naim, she did an amazing job of she's explaining to you the things that we actually need for people to actually hear it. And I hope they actually hear it. Anyway, while we lack below the line jobs such as operators, art directors, and supervisors, what will attract international productions to Saudi is when we have the below the line crew. If we don't have them, it means we don't have the basis of the industry. Yeah. That's an amazing line. That's a beautiful line for people to understand. They're not going to come to you because you're the director. They're coming to you to do something in your country and they need your help. And when you help them, you learn. You pick up. You get better. This is very, very important. But I think this only can be pulled off. I could be wrong, but I think... Okay, Jeddah gets a lot of props for being creative and artistic.
True. A lot of film crews in Jeddah.
A lot of film crews in Jeddah. A lot of filmmakers in Jeddah. I think Jeddah will be the place that's going to make this really, really pop. But I don't know how strong is it going to be. Because here's the thing. You need the power of the Riyadh. You need the Riyadh money and you need Jeddah talent. This is what you need.
You need a tag team.
Exactly. You need a collaboration. You need to put these minds together to get something big.
And there's nothing to stop that from happening.
I really hope, of course, no, there's nothing to stop that from happening. I really hope they realize that. And I know that some people actually are in talks with each other.
Exactly,
I'm not putting a figure at nobody. I'm looking at the bigger picture because we demand so much from you because we're highly invested in your success.
I imagine that there are already some conversations happening on that aspect, combining, as you said, like the expertise from one side and the backing from the other side. And I would agree with her point on the lack of crew, because that's kind of what I was thinking of. You don't really have people with the skills that really know how to do a lot of things, and the skills that they do have might be very limited in the sense of what they were doing, like shooting indoors and.
More than half of all Saudi productions were short films, 54%.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
Followed by web productions, 30%.
Not surprised at all.
Only 4% were feature films.
Yeah. Where are you going to show your feature films? The industry here is completely new.
No, you can make an indie film and take it somewhere. But again...
Yeah.
But you're not going to make a lot of money off of it.
I know. But
look at Arabian Alien. What's it called? The director?
Mishal Jasser.
Mishal Jasser?
Mishal Jasser, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a different exception because Mishal Jasser started in web. And then he took that and he leveraged his experience in web into doing it.
He had a beautiful work.
Here's your boy. He started in web. He started with 2011 first, huh?
Yeah.
Wait, before that? Where did he start? Oh, he started alone on YouTube. Then he went to 2011.
Yeah, he started on web, so he built up that experience over time. And Ablax, I would completely actually support people doing stuff on the web rather than short films, because at least they can monetize their stuff.
That's true. That's actually a good point.
And doing stuff on the web, for me, when I think of the Saudi film or creative industry, I think of YouTube. I think of all those shows that
That's
came
where
out.
short films go.
No, I think that's all the shows that came out in the early 2010s. Okay, there was like a bunch of them. There was like 6 or 7 that people used to watch regularly.
Beautiful stuff by
and nowadays,
Faz 11 and U-Turn and
exactly,
a
and
bunch
now,
of production companies.
Nowadays, none of those shows that started then are running.
Yeah.
You know, which honestly makes me a little bit sad.
It is.
It really does. Like, okay, there might
The
be,
Fast 11 had a powerful run.
there's a couple of people that you know big leveled up and they started doing their own movies. I'm thinking of what's his name, Zohaib
Qudus.
Qudus. He did his own movie. He did a feature movie now.
Yeah.
So big up Zohaib Qudus. Good job. Well done. The rest of the people
And his brother.
and his whole crew, like his brother,
His brother, his family, his
yeah,
cousins, his
exactly.
ancestors.
No.
We big up the whole crew.
They're called the Qudus brothers, man. Don't
the
just...
Qudus
Oh,
brother.
for real?
Yeah. His brother's the director, dude.
I don't know
He's a
that.
writer or something like that. Yeah. I don't know. Either way.
But him is just nodding his head. You can give us a yes, bro.
So
I'm pretty sure it's a ridiculous kind of conversation at their like dinner table at home.
Right?
Like Sohaib's the successful one, and the other guy is just behind the camera. And
so my point.
so I gotta give him a bit of credit. And yeah, Mashal Jasser did, like, he started from web, and now he took his film to Sundance. He got a lot of great feedback there, and
So-
I can't wait to.
So that's
for the movie
the
to be honest.
pipeline there for me. I see that as being the pipeline. Like I'm not even going to think about short films. No disrespect to short
So the independent
filmmakers.
route, that's
to
what you're
yeah, I'm not no disrespect to directors of short films or all. My problem with that is maybe it's not as accessible. Maybe it's not as easy for people to reach. Maybe it's not as easy for you to market.
There you go. That's the key point right
Yeah.
there. I don't think they marketed well enough.
Yeah, because maybe you don't know. You
Because,
don't have
like-
the experience, and that's completely fine. That's completely fine. But what we're saying is we want a vehicle. A great vehicle, if you're asking me, Netflix. What Netflix did with Tilfaz, with that, Saudi anthology of 11 shorts, that was a great vehicle. Even though I didn't watch it.
That was a good one.
I did not watch it, not a single one. But I saw that on my Netflix. My mom asked me about it. They're like, yo, did you see this Saudi thing? What is this?
Some of them were really good, actually.
And that's what I'm
really,
saying.
really
She
good.
watched it. So now she knows that those people are out there.
Yeah.
If we are able to kind of find a way to package people's content and deliver it in a way to get it in people's hands, that would be really helpful.
Didn't
And
Fast Dash just... no, not Fast. Did Netflix just sign a contract with Meerkat?
They did. And shout out to Mirkat. Shout out to...
They got their movie on Netflix right
Shout
now.
out to Masamir. Shout out to the Masamir crew.
They got like
love
a
Masamir.
series, Masamir Classics on Netflix
Exactly.
too.
Like,
That's interesting.
I haven't seen the movie though, but I'm a big fan of the show itself. I think it's funny. I think it hits on the society.
Then how about you watch it and give us support? Then?
I was told that the movie is not as good as the show. Nonetheless, I will watch it.
Yo,
I will
listen,
watch it.
Yo, shout out to all Masamir crew. By the way, the movie wasn't that good.
I'm telling you why I haven't watched it yet. I'm just telling
Oh
you.
my god, you can't sugarcoat nothing. I love your honesty, by the way.
Nonetheless,
I love
Samir
it.
is great.
That's true. Look, we support you guys. Like without a doubt, you have our 100% support. But if you're trash, you're trash. We're gonna call you trash.
We will hate.
Yeah, we will. No, we're not gonna hate.
Sometimes.
We're gonna call it as it is. Maybe it wasn't my joint. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Online streaming and over-the-top services were the viewing platforms with the greatest opportunity for Saudi film in the future.
OTT.
Ooh. With Netflix, 50%, YouTube, 39%, and Shahid, 4%.
Not bad.
That's really not bad. By the way, I need to big up Shahid. Shahid, great job. I think Shahid is going to be an amazing let me clap closer. Shahid is going to be an amazing platform.
Clapping by himself.
Yeah, no, like really. I'll explain to you why I'm clapping by myself.
Okay.
I'm in talks with Shahid for a show.
Okay.
We're doing great. Like
Okay.
second meeting should be even better.
Okay.
So I'm being Shahid better than Netflix.
Allah.
Subscribe.
Wow.
Like
Go local.
support local.
Support local. Why are you going to Netflix?
Honestly,
Go to Shahid.
I really should get on Shahid because it really does have like all the classic NBC shows. Like I really would want to.
Do you know
Which
how long?
ones have you watched? We were
Hold
just
on, hold
talking
on.
about
I would want to watch the historical ones. I haven't seen
Listen, you don't.
okay.
Do you watch? You don't have Shahid? You don't have no account with Shahid?
it. My mom has one.
Neither do I. Anyway, so but now I do. Now I got 5. I got 5.
Oh, family account.
The whole family, my dogs,
Belly.
like everybody got accounts.
Okay,
All
Ginger
right.
got one.
So yeah, Shahid, go ahead. But I was really surprised by Shahid 4%.
No Stars Play.
No Stars Play. No
No Hulu. No HBO.
no Hulu, no
Amazon
HBO.
Prime.
So we're basically on Netflix, YouTube, and Shahid.
Even though, like,
those are the most,
bro,
most accessible.
Netflix needs to step up their local Saudi content game. Honestly,
Yeah,
just started.
we'll get to Netflix later on. Y'all know that. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Whiskers.
Yeah.
He got offered a job, I think head of PR for Netflix
Oh,
for MENA
interesting.
region.
Nice.
But he didn't feel like they had enough presence for him to go there, I think, or something of that sort. But he's still in touch with people like
That's
that.
a long move, though.
Yeah. And they're based, I think, in Holland.
Yeah.
So I really hope he went through with it. This way we'll have someone on the inside that's actually pushing for us, not pushing for other things.
Like I'm actually aware of a couple of people who are in talks with Netflix to produce local Saudi shows. Like not one person, multiple people.
Yalla, Allah yawfiqhum, man. I really hope it goes through.
Allah yawfiqhum.
I really hope
Yeah.
it goes well.
Let this boy applaud Shahid.
Yes.
Yeah.
More than a third of the film sector resides in Riyadh, 39%, followed by 29% residing in the western cities of Jeddah and Mecca.
Okay, that's not surprising. Riyadh's the biggest market.
It's the biggest city also.
Yeah.
But I big up 29% in Mecca, Jeddah. That's a good number.
Yeah,
also.
a lot of production houses are based in Jeddah. Like a lot of the production houses I remember working
I know a
with.
couple of them there. Yeah.
Yeah, the
They're really
quality
good.
ones definitely.
The research conducted by London-based research agency Nordy City is intended to widen the understanding of professionals in the culture sector in Saudi Arabia and the UK about the possibilities for collaboration in the area of films and to develop programs and projects to support the sector. Within the industry, there is a considerable interest in working with the UK film sector, with nearly a third of film producers and companies indicating an interest, and 72% of those surveyed very interested in partnering with the UK. Of course, they are partnering with the UK. Do you know why? They want
that
access.
Brexit money,
Yeah,
bro.
want access.
Want that Brexit
Yeah,
money?
give me access, bro. Give me access. Yeah, oh, you want to work with us? Yeah, I want to work with you. Like I'm trying to break the barrier in here, man.
give
Like
me that-
I'm stuck under the ceiling.
Give me that
Swear to
exclusive
God.
partnership.
It's like, hey, you guys want to work with us? Of course. Like I don't like y'all films. Nothing. I don't like nothing that you guys give to the world. But well, go ahead. What?
They have a pretty good TV industry, at least. I'm
I
not
love
sure
their
about-
TV. I don't know about y'all.
Like,
And because you like those boring
Yeah.
ass, lame ass
I
jokes.
do.
I know,
really do. The
you
British
do.
humor is my kind
bro,
of
he's a
humor.
Doctor Who fan. Like,
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
My God, I still remember the days when I used to fight for Doctor Who, man.
Man, you remember that?
We gotta watch it. Like, bro, relax.
nobody
Yo, we gotta watch it, bro. Like, I'm watching the game. Like, they didn't finish the game. No.
And they keep
It came out.
changing. They keep. you know how many doctors we saw?
I know, yes,
like
yes.
5, maybe.
We did.
But movies, I don't like. I can't.
I
really
still
think of-
remember just waking
dude.
up saying, listen, I need to check the new Doctor Who. Why? I like to assess the new Doctor. Boy, if you
Yeah.
don't stop, go to class.
That was fun.
Go to class. You
That
got
was
finals
pretty
coming
fun.
up.
I don't know about you guys.
Anyway, within the industry, there is a considerable interest in working. Oh, my bad. I just heard that a second ago. Saudi film producers and companies highlighted the UK sector professionalism and their pre-production strengths. Manjad.
Hold up. I gotta go back to British film industry. Dude, they got Hitchcock.
Go ahead.
I've never watched the Hitchcock movie.
Really?
Yep.
Seriously?
Not
Seriously?
one. Not
How
one.
about the British
God.
gangster movies, dude? You like those, don't you?
Snatch?
Snatch, Lock, Stock, New Smoking Barrels.
Wasn't it a Snatch?
Lock, Stock, was I.
The Gentleman, that's a new one.
The Gentleman's okay, but it was more funny than.
Okay, you're counting films by the same director, by the way.
I know, yeah. Those
All
are
Guy Ritchie.
Okay, I know. Okay, In Bruges,
We like Guy Ritchie.
we do.
I haven't seen In Bruges.
You haven't seen In Bruges, okay. There's a lot of good British movies.
Keep
God,
going.
he's like.
Yeah, المشكلة you're like a British fan. What do you call that?
I don't know, just call him fanboy. Let's
Fanboy.
I think they
Yeah.
call us Harry Potters. Harry Potter. Yes.
We're a bunch of Harry Potters.
7 movies.
All right, Harry Potter. All right. Anyway, of those, almost half, 47%, perceived the most significant benefit of collaborating to be the UK's leading film industry experience. Followed by, look, I'm sorry. I know I'm laughing.
Experience. They do have experience.
No, but I know exactly like why we say yes. Anyway, I'll get back to that
Okay.
later on. Where was I? Okay,
pick
to
him
be
up,
the
bro.
UK's leading film industry experience, followed by its international standards, 21%. In terms of challenges, cultural differences were cited as the biggest issue. That's actually a good point. Cultural differences, that's a huge point. Followed by the cost of travel.
Like I would imagine Brits to be more familiar with Saudis than any other almost nationality.
Well, whether
Western nationality.
Why?
Because they've been involved with Arabia for like 100 years.
because we took over London like for multiple years.
True. Okay.
Could that be it?
They kind of
yeah.
took over Dubai too.
Yeah.
That's close by.
Well, they tried to take over Dubai.
Yeah.
So they got Dubai, we got London. We're good. We're trading.
Yeah.
They're leaving Dubai.
Like, wow, we see all your cars everywhere. Like, yes, we come here.
We like it. We like to drive.
Hey, we're running away from the heat. Okay, of course we come here.
No, but so basically,
Fun times, travel.
so basically,
I hope we don't travel anytime soon, man. I swear to God, I hope we don't.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a great article. I think it was written by Ruba Ubaid. I'm sorry if I ruined your name also.
Wouldn't matter
But
either way.
yes, this was when? This was October 2nd. Huh?
so hopefully we should see the fruits of those partnerships fruit soon.
I really
Fruits,
hope so too. I really hope so too. So, prayers and strength to everyone in this industry. We really hope you get better. We hope the quality gets better. We hope the quantity also gets better. Actually, gets bigger. I don't think there's enough of you guys out here. I think there's a lot of people who say that they can act, but I really hope you find the right ones. And I hope that I'd love to say I hope you guys pay them well, but I think it's way too early for that.
It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah, but
It's gonna take a minute for all of that.
I think we all have to give up something for the bigger picture. And it's very hard to tell people that.
I know.
It's very hard to say, I know that you're very talented. I know what's your value. I can't give you your value, but I'd like to support you and putting you on with you coming with me, and we can do something great together.
You know what I would like? I would like for them not to be turned off by the idea of not getting paid, or not to be, discouraged by like seeing difficulty to access, capital or stuff. I would like people to like just not worry about that. Just go and put your passion on film, make it happen, create it, and people will come. Like, I'm thinking of rappers and mixtapes. Like, we know a lot of rappers that became big only after they dropped 3, 4, 5 mixtapes for free, and they put on so much work. I'm thinking of Logic, actually. That's what I'm thinking of.
Why
Like,
can't you
Logic
take it to
dropped
hip-hop, dude?
Logic dropped 3 mixtapes that were actually really good before people took him seriously and gave him attention. So I would want people to go and work on something creative, put it out there, let people know who you are, let them recognize you, and then they will come and talk to you.
With that being said, I think
No,
this
can
has
I
been...
say something?
Oh, go ahead. You want to say
V for
something?
Vendetta.
Are you still looking for British
Rush. We got Italian Job, the original. Okay, Johnny English, 28 Days Later. And Bronson, the Tom Hardy movie.
Like, I'll give you the first one.
All the Tom Hardy movies.
No, what was the
Yeah,
first
you
one
can't
said?
deny Tom Hardy, man.
V for Vendetta.
I'll give you that one.
Because it's based
Because you like it. Because
it's a comic book
you're into
movie.
that.
I'm a fan of the writer as
Yeah,
well,
I
so-
get it. Which is British. No, wait, is he Australian? I think he's Australian.
No, he's British.
He's British, yes.
Oh, man.
He's a British
Well, with
sorcerer.
that being
Yes.
said, I think it's
get
been a
upset.
great
British
podcast.
magician, actually.
He's a magician?
He's a British magician sorcerer.
Mall Santa.
All right. Oh my God! Thank you guys for listening. It's been a great podcast.
Watch Saudi movies.
Watch Saudi movies.
Support Saudi content.
Support and invest in Saudi content.
Hell yeah, Shahid. Whoop, whoop.
Content.
AKA us.
Okay, us. Oh, but hey, you supporters and supporters, we're still gonna be here. We're annoying,
Yep.
but we're always gonna be here to support and to big up our people. Thank you for listening, and the future is bigger than the rearview mirror. Stop looking back. We out.